Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web.
Yesterday, Magic the Gathering released 20 cards for the up-and-coming Spider-Man 5 welcome decks, each combined with 30 cards. These decks are for casual players rather than more of a standard or a commander precon. But it does show what's pretty much the flavor of these particular new set release. So introducing first, we will go with the Welcome White deck. The cards revealed here are Peter Parker, a 3/2 cost, legendary creature, spider, human, hero. Flying, whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control. It gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Next, Amazing Alliance. 1 cost 2 planes, enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you attack with one or more legendary creatures, you gain that much life. Following up with MJ, Rising Star. A 2 colorless 1 plane cost, legendary creature, human performer with vigilance. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on MJ. She has a 2 attack, 3 toughness. And lastly, Amateur Hero. 2 colorless 1 plane. Human Hero. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life, 3 attack, 3 toughness. That is the Spider-Man White Welcome deck. They then released the Spider-Man Blue Welcome deck. Its staple is Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, legendary creature, spider human hero. When Spider-Man 2099 enters, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card. It's a 4 attack and 4 toughness. Next, Future Sight. 2 colorless and 2 island. Enchanted Aura. Enchanted creature. When this aura enters, you draw 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has flying. Following, Holographic Assistant. Legendary artifact creature, Illusion Advisor. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And lastly, Echo Max Slayer Bots. 2 colorless, 1 island. Artifact creature, robot villain. When this creature enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. It is a 2 attack and 2 toughness. So as you can see, the Spider-Man Blue Welcome deck is mostly aligned to the story of Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. Next, Spider-Man Black Welcome deck, with its stapled Venom, Eddie Brock. A 4 colorless, 2 swamp, legendary creature, symbiote villain. It has Menace. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Venom. If that creature was a villain, you draw a card. Next, Lethal Protection. A 3 colorless, 1 swamp, sorcery. Destroy target creature. Return up to 1 creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's a mix of a reanimate with a murder spell. Next, Grandel, Spawn of Crow. A 3 colorless, 1 black swamp, legendary creature, symbiote dragon villain. Flying and Death Touch. 3 power and 3 toughness. Very vanilla. Good flyer for a blocker with Death Touch. Comes in handy. And last, Symbiote Spawn. 2 colorless and 1 swamp. Creature, symbiote villain. When this creature dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. 3 power, 2 toughness. The Black's deck is mostly villain / Eddie Brockish symbiote theme. It's a pretty cool mixture of life gain and life loss for opponents. It's pretty interesting. Following that, there's the Spider-Man Red Welcome Deck, showcasing Gwen Stacy. Ghost Spider, Gwen Stacy. 3 colorless, 2 red. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. Menace. When Ghost Spider attacks, she deals X damage to defending player, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Double Trouble. 4 colorless, 1 red. Instant. Double the power of each creature until the end of the turn. The Mary Janes. 3 colorless, 1 red. Legendary creature, Human Bard Performer. This spell costs 1 less for each creature that attacks this turn. It has Menace, an attack of 3, and offensive of 3. And lastly, Rampaging Classmates. 2 colorless, 1 red. Creature, Lizard Berserker. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets a +1/+0 until the end of the turn for each other attacking creature. Attack 3, defense 2. This is mostly correlated to the story of Gwen Stacy, as her being the main Spider-Man in her universe. Very aggro-based, very attack-based, very vanilla. Lastly, Spider-Man Green Welcome Deck. Its staple, Miles Morales. Now, I thought it was going to be red, Miles Morales, and Gwen being green or white, but pretty interesting choice. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. 4 colorless, 2 forest. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. Vigilance and Trample. Whenever Spider-Man enters or attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain trample until the end of the turn. Next, Venom Blast. 2 colorless, 2 green. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 other creature. Following that, Prowler, Misguided Mentor. 2 colorless, 1 green. Legendary creature, Human Rogue Villain. Prowler cannot be blocked by creatures with a powerless 2 or less. Whenever Prowler deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on each target creature you control. 3 attack, 3 defense. Now this is a very good card, synergizing with Venom because it's a villain. And last, Twisted Spider Clone. Creature, Spider Human. 3 colorless, 1 green. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. 4 toughness, 4 defense. This also synergizes with Prowler because it provides a +1/+1 counters along with the blue aspect with spells that do give out +1/+1 counters. So these are the welcome decks they have announced and are about to release. It reminds me of the 2009 starter introduction welcome decks that was released during Comic-Con, which coincidentally introduced me to Magic the Gathering. So if they're trying to grasp the newer audience, the young kids, the little kids who are trying to learn about Magic the Gathering, are interested in Spider-Man and Marvel because how Spider-Man attracts children, this is a phenomenal way to get the new fan bases and then allowing them to branch off to learning more about Magic in general. Now, as for a casual player or a competitive player or somebody who's been in the loop with Magic for a very long time, this might look as a very poor, non-interesting way to introduce us to Spider-Man. This is going to be like the starter deck that, for instance, Final Fantasy had to release, that is very vanilla, and the goal is to attract new players. So it's not a bad thing, nor is it a good thing. I feel like it's something not for us seasoned competitive, casual players, passionate Magic the Gathering players. It's for others to be entered into our atmosphere, our community, and that's a bright thing. So, what do you think? What are your opinions? Is it a smart idea to do this, to try to grasp new players? Obviously, we do not know the cost of it. Hopefully, it's not going to be too expensive. A reasonable price, maybe $25, $30, $20 maybe a box. That would be reasonable. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.